Hey, I know Jerry. Jeremy, tell me a little bit about what you do and for how long you've been doing it.
Yeah, hey Nate. Yeah, thanks for having me on. So my name is Jerry Abiog. I'm one of four co-founders for Standard Insights. We are an AI as a service analytics and marketing platform. And so we help businesses drive growth by leveraging the first party data. Company's been around for almost 5 years.
Awesome. Awesome. So who's the ideal customer for your business?
So we want customers that are open to learning about new technologies and who just want to get better every day by leveraging their first party data. And where's that first party data reside? It could reside in their point of sale system, ERP platform, e-commerce platform, or now their RFID scanner.
Okay. Okay. So us coming out of COVID here in the past couple of years, that obviously shifted a lot of different markets and how people communicate. What changes did that make to your business? And have any of those stuck around?
Yeah, I mean, it's helped a lot. So we've been around for almost 5 years, and our messaging is relatively the same from when we started day one.
Mhm.
But when we started and prior to COVID, it kind of fell on deaf ears. But nowadays, with the business challenges that are affecting everyone around the world, we got a recession, we've got inflation, you name it, labor shortages. I think businesses that want to win are becoming more cognizant to the importance of being more efficient and becoming data driven.
Yeah, absolutely.
It helped with COVID, though I know it's hurt a lot of people. It's actually helped us.
Yeah, I found as I do a lot of these interviews and talk to different business owners, it's kind of a toss up. Some businesses, depending on how they're set up, it's been beneficial and they've been able to adapt, and others it's been detrimental to their business.
Yeah, for us, it's been a blessing in disguise, right? You always got to look at the positive things, right? Yes, while COVID was negative, it did have a positive impact on businesses, especially like myself and my team in the technology AI space.
Awesome. Awesome. So I always go through this question. So smart people learn from their mistakes. Wise people learn from the mistakes of others. One of the benefits of this series is getting to learn from other business owners. So what are some mistakes that you've made that you could bring light to and help other entrepreneurs avoid in the future?
Yes. So for us, I worked for another software company prior to co-founding this. The big mistake that I did, was not being able to explain what the software did in terms of helping solve one's business problem. It doesn't matter what bells and whistles your service or your product has. No one really cares about it. All they care about it is solving my business problem. And can you explain that in a simple way, especially if it's in the technology arena?
Yeah. So being able to clearly identify what's in it for the customer, how it solves their problem.
Yeah.
Awesome. Awesome. So you've been in business for a while. Have you had a coach or a mentor that led you through, personal life or business life? And how did they make a difference for you?
Yeah, I'll give you two examples. First and foremost, my parents, right? They gave me inspired me with their work ethic, and I do that and subscribe to that, on a daily basis. Number two, do I work with someone? The answer is yes. I'm currently working right now with an ex-Navy SEAL,
Awesome.
right? So that's the best, help me, align things. And for one thing, help me get into meditation.
Mhm.
So just, as a business owner, you're running 100 miles an hour, but just kind of help get just a better center of focus through meditation.
Awesome. Awesome. So you obviously have a very future forward business, looking to see, usher in a new economy, use that first party data. What do you think the future looks like for your business? Are there any challenges you see moving forward?
Yeah, I mean, there's always challenges, right? It's just, balancing everything, right? With the projects coming in, am I properly staffed and so forth, and then finding talent. Right now there's a big crisis going on with, quiet quitting, and, not everyone you talk to, a potential, someone that works for our organization will be willing to go 110 miles an hour, right?
Yeah.
So they may just phone it in and leave and, log out at 5 o'clock. It's not the way we operate things, so just, working hard and going, the extra mile, right? you had mentioned prior to this, in the green room, about your wife doing an Ironman.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you got to work at that. I mean, I've done a handful of those in the past, and there's no phoning that in. You got to do the work.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That's awesome. So what advice would you give to a young person getting into business for the first time in today's world?
Work your butt off, right? We talked about it prior to that, the quiet quitting. If you're at work, I mean, I get it, the work from home phenomena, but if you have the opportunity to get FaceTime with your manager, with your boss, do it. If you have an opportunity to attend a happy hour, do it. I know you may have some Netflix show to watch at 5:01 and you're logging off at 5 o'clock and, attend that happy hour, right? You may learn something.
Yeah.
You may not get that promotion, but you may learn something. Case in point, I was speaking at a trade show, last week, and the young lady, at the front desk, we were chit-chatting, asked me, how my show was going. And then she mentioned to me that, hey, people attending the show not only want to improve their sales for their company, but also want to improve their sales to position themselves for acquisition. So I took that nugget of wisdom and incorporated that into my presentation. And she was the front desk, taking the tickets and getting things organized. So if she didn't give me that, nugget of wisdom, I would not have adjusted my presentation on the fly. And so point is, you can learn from everyone, right? So yeah, you want to log off at 5 o'clock, 5:01, watch your Netflix show. But if you've got an opportunity to be in front of someone, maybe your boss, maybe your manager, and attend that happy hour, do it.
Yeah, absolutely. Make that one extra call, make that one extra meeting.
One extra call, whether it's in work or, in training for an Ironman. Yeah.
That's awesome. So what inspires you as you move forward today with your company?
I think with me, even though there's a lot of negative press out there are a lot of cool and awesome people out there wanting to get after it and get better. And those who are the people that I want to align myself with. Awesome.
So if people want to get in touch with you, learn more about your business, what's the best way for them to do that?
Yeah, they can find me, Jerry Abiog, Abiog at LinkedIn. I should be the only one there. Or they can shoot me an email, JERRY @standardinsights.io, all spelled out.
Awesome. Well, I'll link those in the description of this video so it's easy for everyone to reference. And Jerry, I really appreciate your time. Thank you for doing this interview with me today.
Hey, thanks, Nate. Thanks for having me on.